Hello everyone. This is Passionate Manchester United Supporters channel. I'm Kamal. Today, a little bit update, uh, or you can say it can be both excitement or just another trick from the Glazers siblings. So, what we learned from the Bloomberg is saying in Manchester United beating war, Ratcliffe's 16 billion fortune might not be enough. So this is a headline quite interesting, and it shows that amongst the two bidders, Qatar is super wealthy, where Sir Jim Ratcliffe has got only 16 billion dollars of fortune, whether it is cash or all whole assets. However, on the other side, Qatar's Sheikh Jassim much more, like he owns like 300 billion plus wealth, something like that. So if it is like Bloomberg is saying so, that means Qatar is still the strong candidate to buy Manchester United. And it also saying that the sale is, so far I can read, it is a subscription. The sale is quite like imminent, but that can be go both way. Either if it is full sale, Qatar will buy. If it is not, the Glazers will stay. Perhaps they can take Sir Jim Ratcliffe as their partner. So, but there is also another thing. This could be a dirty trick to hike the share prices. As we know, like several weeks ago, suddenly one night we heard and saw the news, like BBC's Faisal Islam, financial expert. He said the share price is rising up in New York Stock Exchange, and it indicated that Qatar's buy is quite close. So this is the way often in the share market, the financial market, they manipulate things. Or yes, it can be genuine that any sales or transaction is imminent, or uh, you can say it is nearing close, on the verge of sale, then it happens. But so far, it is mine and other United fans' bitter experience that for over 8 months, this circus is going on and on. So we do not know what the Glazers actually want, which one they prefer, either Sir Jim Ratcliffe or the full sale to Qatar Sheikh Jassim. So this is has to come to an end for football, for Manchester United club's future, and as you know, ongoing transfer market. We are quite struggling to get, that to recruit players from other clubs. So this is not going anywhere. And as you know, my point was first we had to get Kim Min Jae last month, but it did not happen. What we saw that Mason Mount for 60 million quid has arrived in at Old Trafford. So this is it was not that necessary, because we needed uh, Kim Min Jae as our regular center back. But today, ironically, the news is saying that Johnny Evans, who left United like 9 years ago, he has joined United for a short-term agreement. So I don't know what is exactly going on here. So if it is Johnny Evans, I think Harry Maguire is far better than him. Harry is still 30. He can play better than Evans. Evans Yes, he was not bad, but he's like 36 or something like that, and he is not that fast or sharp to defending for a Premier League club. He should have gone to the US Major League Soccer, something like that. The English Premier League not no longer suitable for Johnny. So this is the sad thing has happened. Now, what are the only good thing is that we have today have an agreement with Inter Milan for Andre Onana. According to BBC, the deal was made for 47 million pounds. So, um, even though my personal opinion is we never should let go David Gia, and we could save this 47 million quid. So instead of Onana, we could buy Rasmus Højlund this time, and we could go for either a centre back or a defensive midfielder. So all are requiring huge amount of money. The money that we do not have under the Glazers now. As you know, our selling only was so far Iqbal Jidan, and we just got £1 million for him. So it's like a laughable. We are all other are considering this and seeing this as like a circus and clown show. So this is only because of the Glazers. Now the thing is, the Bloomberg is a. I agree that is a quite uh, um, has a quite good reputation as a top one of the top news media in the world, like Reuters, BBC, CNN. When it reports on something on a business or financial market, it has a value. I do not know whether it is quite possible the Glazers can manipulate the news, or if the money can buy the journalist. So it can happen. So we must not buy the news so easily unless it happens now. So and now I would like to talk about our key position is a defensive midfielder. As you know, Casemiro is the only one that we got. Yes, there is no doubt he is the best defensive midfielder in English Premier League. The person who has won like 7 major trophies, including five UEFA Champions League with Real Madrid. So there is no need to tell about him. Now, one man cannot support a club match after match, as you know, guard or injury is inevitable. So, in that case, if we only have Scott McTominay, but Scott McTominay, I would say, is similar to Bruno Fernandes, or you can say Christian Eriksen. He's an attacking midfielder. He is not what you can say consistently defense and comes back when it is needed. There is always a gap, so we consider goal and we are in a dangerous situation when opponent takes the opportunity. So that is the reason we must need a defensive midfield. However, the news is going on that Fiorentina's Amrabat is the potential to join Manchester United, but you still need uh, a lot of money. The reason I will go for Fulham's Joao Palhinha because he knows the English Premier League. As being with Fulham for last season, he is quite familiar with the English Premier League and its style and momentum. that we need. Amrabat, yes, he is a good player, but the thing is, it will take like several matches, like 5 to 6 matches, to adjust with this league. So it is better that we should pick someone new who is familiar with the English Premier League. So and also Joao Palhinha is a national uh, is a part of the Portuguese national team. So in the based on these, he is the perfect solution to support Casemiro. But unfortunately, there is nothing is, you know, no initiative is going into recruit him for Manchester United. But also the thing is that reason I'm saying that Fulham's manager Marco Silva wants Fred. Uh, so what can we do? We can sell Fred like 25 million pounds and pay extra like 30 to 35 million pounds for Joao Palhinha. So it will be a good deal for us. But we do not see such activities. It is like quite a stalemate because the sad thing was it took it took more than 7 8 days to get Onana. If he could if we could recruited him last week, perhaps by this time he could sign for us and might be in the United States now to start the friendly matches. But that is not happening. And also, uh, if the delays like uh, the Onana repeats for Rasmus Højlund, then we might not get him before August or most possibly at the starting of the English Premier League. So this is also, disappointment. We never have a proper squad for the last couple of years only because of lack of budgets. And again, under these under the Glazers, it is not possible. They always make excuse and they always keep us in dark. That is why we are not progressing. A top club like Manchester United has just won 4 trophies in last 10 years. It's quite poor scenario. And as you know, 4 5 years earlier, Manchester United was the most richest club in the world, most richest football club in the world. But now Real Madrid has taken the place. Well, of course, it is like quite an irony to compare with Real because they are the master of winning Champions League. Oh, because only for the owners like Glazers, we even unable to win the English Premier League for 10 years now. So it has to come to an end. Otherwise, United will even struggle to finish in top four. So we sh- as I said in the previous shows that amongst us who are able to demonstrate and please go to Old Trafford and demonstrate against the Glazers. That is the best way to keep pressure on them. We should not let them uh, manipulate and ruin our club's spirit. We have to uh, uh, keep pressure on them. Anyway, let me check about Amrabat. What is the potential price Fiorentina is asking for him? According to the teamtalk.com, as it reporting that Man United offered 20 million euro for this uh, Fiorentina's defensive midfielder, but the bid was rejected. Uh, who knows? Who knows that Fiorentina might want 30 or even 40 million euro for him. So anyway, the thing, as I said before, that Amrabat is not familiar with the English Premier League. He will take time to adopt this league's nature and the style. So that is the concern for me. Eric Ten Hag can say I agree, he's a master. But even though everything requires time, like we have struggled in the first two matches with Brighton and Brentford last season. So if Amrabat starts play, hopefully Casemiro will be fit for the few matches. But if we miss Casemiro for one or two matches, then it will be quite challenging and difficult for Amrabat to support United. So this is all about manager, and this is something we are not. Many of us are not convinced, or you can say, relax what is going on with the recruitment. So as the end of the day, so this is all about the owners, and let's see how it goes. Otherwise, we might have if the Glazers stay, and we might have a the situation, and that cannot that looks uncertain. So that is the reason this like even last season was not that bad. Still, at least we didn't have in this dilemma whether Glazers are staying or leaving. Now things are looking complicated and clumsy. So if we want to win the English Premier League or and the UEFA Champions League, we need a good team, and we need a really good team. So that is we have to all agree, and let's see upcoming days how it goes. Until then, thanks for watching and good night.